Hello there, MegaMogwai here, and I got yet another Legends of Runeterra for you guys today. We are in day one of the latest patch, as we're gonna cover the champion that the vast majority of you really want to see first. I did a poll on Twitter covering or asking for like 4 different archetypes and which one you guys like me to build first, and over 51% of you chose HECARIM, and of course it had to be. And I know a lot of you were expecting an Ionia combination like the latest Dragon Ambush HECARIM deck that I showcased, but there's a champion that hasn't really been getting much love lately, and he's got some new cool ass cosmetics as well. And I figured that honestly one of the more competitive variants of a HECARIM deck, in my opinion, would be a Grand Plaza approach, because I still believe that ultimately this is the strongest version of HECARIM, though I could be very wrong. It's very early to tell, right? I think there's going to be a lot of experimentation running around HECARIM, and we still don't know exactly where he's going to land, if decks are going to be more fast-paced or more mid-rangey. I do think they're all going to revolve around the harrowing as a finisher, but time will tell. Nonetheless, I think this is a pretty established archetype that was pretty good in the past, and I think it's pretty damn good again. I had an absolute blast playing this in Masters Ranked, as we got Grand Plaza Ephemerals. Nothing new under the sun, but the big change is the one that happened with the balance patch. For those of you who don't know, we're going to cover it real quickly. HECARIM now, once leveling up, you grant your Nexus. When I level up, grant your Nexus. Okay, that's a bit weird. Basically, what it means is that you're granting your ephemeral, or no, you're granting your Nexus, and Nexus says ephemeral allies have +3 power. That's very interesting. So your Nexus is what's doing this. It's like the tough that you get from Lysandra, right? Now it's actually, that's kind of weird, but now your Nexus becomes an ephemeral Nexus. Not on itself, because that would be pretty bad, but you have this aura effect that basically makes every single one of your ephemeral allies have +3 power. So the big difference with this change, and the reason why this is a very big deal, is because now HECARIM does not have to remain on the board for you to receive, or retain rather, the buffs on your ephemeral attackers, which means that if you're charging in with HECARIM and your opponent is able to trade into him or even kill him in the middle of the combat as well, you will still get the +3 power on your other ephemeral attackers, and that is insane. That makes your late game attacks just absolutely overwhelming. And I really like the Grand Plaza approach, because Lucian, first of all, is a phenomenal champion. We got this Pulse Fire Lucian skin to showcase off today. Lucian works really well with this strategy because he's very easy to level up in a deck in which you're spawning a bunch of ephemeral units, especially if you're running the Shark Chariot package. We're also playing a one-off of Senna, because Senna is not bad at all with Grand Plaza. You know, that high power stat in conjunction with the quick attack can make her really useful, and with a full set of Glints Beyond, we can get a very sneaky level up with Lucian. And even though we're not playing something like Rekindler in a deck like this, leveling up Lucian is extremely important, because then when we go for the harrowing, we will, because of the way the deck is designed, we will be bringing out Lucian. Like, the only unit that has more power than leveled up Lucian in this deck is HECARIM himself. So we'll be getting back Lucian, and that allows us to, through one harrowing, threaten our opponent with multiple attacks, right? So a one-off of Senna helps out by not playing our hand with multiple copies of her when we actually want to focus more on an ephemeral synergy, but it is there and does quite a bit to support the overall strategy, as we got a full set of Haunted Relic, a full set of Solid Shadows, and the basic idea is we get to make use of the above average stat generation that we're producing with our ephemeral spells by giving them Challenger and even more power, so that we can use them to trade into units and not have a glass cannon strategy that evolves around a lot around attacks and having no defense for when the opponent can open attack on us, right? Cards like Haunted Relic can function really well if the opponent tried to develop something on the board before going and offer an attack, but ephemerals have always had this huge issue with essentially getting hit back after they hit themselves, and Grand Plaza really does help mitigate that. We got even more synergy with Plaza though. We got Grizzled Ranger. This card may seem a little bit out of place, but it actually has quite a few very interesting synergies in this deck. First of all, with Grand Plaza, Plaza, it is absolutely phenomenal. Turn 3 Grand Plaza and turn 4 Grizzled Ranger allows us to have a scout that can just dive into something, and then we spawn a Badger Bear, which will be a 4/4 with Challenger, which we can attack again and trade into something else. We can also use it in conjunction with Cataclysm to rally potentially, and it's really neat with the Harrowing, getting back the Grizzled Ranger, because that means that we can lead off an attack with the scout. If we have some Shark Chariots in the pool, we attack with the Ephemeral Grizzled Ranger, which we can also give Ephemeral through Shadow Owl's Tailstones or Oblivious Islander, by the way. That's why these combos are here too. We get the Shark Chariots out, it dies, and then we get to attack again, and we get just these insane attacks off of the Harrowing that really make this deck shine. So that's why we're running a couple of copies of Grizzled Ranger. I'm still a big believer in Neverglade Collector, first of all, because we have a prismatic version of this card, and it's one of my favorite followers. It's definitely like top 3 favorite followers in the game for me. I really love the way it works. I love the art, and I really do believe it puts in the work in this deck, and it gives our opponent an extra threat to deal with, as if they don't answer it, even if they are able to chump block our ephemeral attackers, we're still able to drain at their Nexus and potentially even finish them with that, especially when we have a 1 Neverglade Collector on the board, and then we go for a Harrowing. We just flood everything, and Sharks are dying left and right, and it's just way too much damage for the opponent to handle. Big shout outs to the Shadow Owl's Tailstones. We got a recent buff to Crumble, which I think makes this card really good, especially because Marco Leals has a lot of utility in this deck to enable some Shark Chariot spawns at burst speed that our opponent will not be expecting, while also giving us access to a stun. That's what Spirit Journey ultimately is. Sometimes they attack us with a big unit, and we can just Spirit Journey it, and we kill it, it revives, but it revives back in the back row, which allows us to buy some time so we can Harrowing them back and kill them. So that's essentially the gist of the deck here. Also, the gist of the deck. The gist of it, Elish. I'm taking a while explaining this deck tech, but I really like this archetype, and I want to make sure I explain it properly. Cataclysm, very good as well with HECARIM. We get a free attack with HECARIM onto something. We make good use of the Overwhelm, and we spawn the Spectral Riders and the Shark Chariots as well, which is absolutely glorious. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dogs and cats, fish, ghosts too, because you're a part of this as well. That is the deck list right there. Really like it. Had a lot of fun with it today. Fought some really strong decks and players, and did exceptionally well with this deck, and I'm really happy about today's video. It was a really nice recording session, and I think you guys are gonna enjoy some HECARIM action with Grand Plaza. It has been far too long. Regarding the mulligan, you got for the vast majority of the time, you got a hard mulligan for Grand Plaza. Grand Plaza in your opening hand enhances the power level of this deck by 69%. And that is very specific, factual math right there. And I am going to stop rambling. So, you guys, for watching, stay tuned for daily Legends of Runeterra content. Hope you enjoy the games. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, here we go. Let's do this. We got the Grand Plaza in the opening because we are that good at the game. As we have the attack on 3, though, which makes it not as great. Facing Heimerdinger Jace. Turn 3 is the big turn. We'll probably go for the big turret play. So we obviously keep Grand Plaza. Cataclysm can be strong, and the Tailstones can be useful as well. But I feel like this is more important than Cataclysm, because I do want to find some actual ephemeral substance. We got the Haunted Relic, double Plaza.
Push back the darkness.
Push back darkness.
Bring in the heat.
Okay, no Protecting Surge. We're gonna go with the Grand Plaza, just to get it in there. We then follow that up with a Soul Shepherd here. It's still not the turn for...
Nothing beats field testing.
I was just thinking about this guy. Well, ain't that sad. There's not much we can do about that. We can always just trade both of them, which I think is what we're gonna do.
Let's get started.
Yep. Getting rid of Jace there is really important.
Does death follow me or peace?
Instead of playing Soul Shepherd the last turn, we go for her now, so that we can actually make use of the challenger if we need to, or deal more damage. All right. There's the aftershock. Okay, now you know. Now I'm happy. Now I'm happy I do too, baby. Let's go. All calculated. I was like, thermal beam. All right. Well, this is where we need to be at in order to clear this board. Still a bit of a slow level up progression for HECARIM. We're also vulnerable to a vengeance, but now we can develop HECARIM, no problem. See what they get. Okay.
Shadow approaches.
We gotta take the hit. Problem is, we can't just open attack with HECARIM. Like, we have to try. To get a level up out of him. That's probably not happening. That's an unconventional way of getting rid of him. Harrowing would be ideal. All right. All right, here we go. Yep, that'll do. Oh, they don't have an immediate answer. Oh my goodness.
Get you that file.
Okay, so that's 5. We need one more attack. This will do probably. And that way we keep the Lucian in the back. Yeah. Oh! The power! I can't do that voice. I'm not even gonna try. Oh, granting, baby, which means that even if he goes down, they still get hit. Too lethal, honestly. Like, this is insane. And we got Lucian in the back. Oh my god, bro. That's it? That's all she wrote? Oh, new HECARIM, baby. Oh, let's go. Oh my god, dude. Oh, just one card, baby. Nah, they all died. So, I'm not sure what the Misfortune is doing here. Like, this may just be a more aggressive version of the deck. Because I'm normally used to seeing Twisted Fate Annie here, so yeah, I'm intrigued. We're gonna go for a full mulligan, yes, because we want to find that Grand Plaza. There we go. I could play Shark Chariot, But I'd rather just use it as a challenger with Grand Plaza, potentially even alongside Haunted Relic. Like, what's the point of... Yeah, let's just play here.
Come, the journey ahead is long.
Even though, like, I don't know if this is a reactive deck or not.
Silence. Death comes.
Like, I don't know if this is, I don't know if this is aggro, but I feel like it's not, so maybe that was a mistake. Exposing this.
Looking for trouble?
It found you. Well. We're going Plaza.
Guns blazing.
Looking to hit. There it is. Okay, so it is like a control deck, but with Misfortune. That's just really weird. This is really strange. That is just a bit bizarre. I could play you. This is likely gonna get pinged here, and this is gonna lead to some damage, but I'd rather preserve it with the Neverglade Collector, right? Maybe even defensively. Especially because playing this into a potential Twist of Fate is a no-no. I could glimpse or attempt to glimpse here. But for now I'm gonna keep
Make it
like
interesting.
I'll be willing to take a little bit of damage. This is a more reactive deck anyway, so it's not like I'm gonna get rushed down super fast. Like, yeah, there's a Misfortune. It's just that there's a Misfortune, right? That would have been nice.
Fresh out of mercy.
That would have been nice. Regardless, we're playing the Neverglade Collector. We're getting flocked here. Now we will do this. To be fair, 6. We could go for a Harrowing that will bring him back. A Harrowing that will bring him back. But have I played enough for the Harrowing? No, I've only played 2 units, and this is only my 3rd unit, so there's not quite enough yet.
TF, how's the partner?
Pretty good. Quit smoking. Something for Aurora.
I kind of want to clear this board more than I want to play. More than I want to get rid of. No, let's just do this.
Push back the darkness.
Let's just let's. If they have something, they have something. Like, let's just play into it.
Burn away the shadows.
Drag you, drag you, drag you. All right. I was okay with that trade. I was perfectly okay with that trade happening. But now? Oh, baby, now? Now we're punishing them. The might of the Shadow Isles! That's... Oh! What you got for me? And this is why Lucian is just so strong with HECARIM, man. Like once we get this going, like our attacks, we can rally, and then if we lose our entire board somehow, we just harrowing back. Like there is no stopping this lethal. Like I was vulnerable at that point, right? But the HECARIM top deck was really strong because it gave me a strong blocker. Otherwise, I would have used the Spirit Journey to buy me a little bit of time. Like I had options, right? But I just needed to survive. I don't even mind losing Lucian there.
You're bluffing.
Am I?
I'm sure.
Am I? I can always kill off HECARIM with this. I was like, okay, what?
And stay dead.
All right, chill. It's your boy Alan. Playing some Legend of Runeterra. It's been a while. Okay, so... well, for this matchup, we just want to go for a full mulligan, because, yeah, we want to find this. More so than the Grand Plaza, the Shark Chariot, really. You get the attack token. Like, with this deck, you actually don't... You're crazy about having the attack token on turn 1. We can always, like, playing Grand Plaza here doesn't feel great. But then again... yeah. Okay, so they're main decking Aftershock. With the Improbulator makes sense.
Hot on the trail.
We still want to develop this again, like if we
Let's
go for it.
investigate.
That's fine.
Now we wait.
Shit, dude. Oh, that's so sad. That is legitimately very, very sad. What's the approach here? The approach is to win with the harrowing through pressure. Well, not with Grand Plaza, though. Both of them got answered, so we can go Shark Chariot into Lucian. Lucian will be killed, though. This just doesn't do quite enough. Yeah, let's go heal.
There's a chill in the air.
I'm gonna go wide. You know, like they probably definitely have an answer for Lucian, but that is one hell of a high roll.
Someone's feeling.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, holy shit. Well, we actually have to do this now. Like, I wanted to preserve this for later, but we gotta do this now. We gotta kill this. Like, that's insane. Like, that'll draw him 2 cards every time on attack. That's just nuts. Well, that forced that out of us, which is a problem.
Time for a true display of skill.
I mean, if I really just want to, no, I haven't built a board to do that. I need to play
Slow
you.
down, will you?
One step ahead.
How you doing?
Oh, we're gonna try to glimpse here. They could have another Mystic Shot. They do. We're bound to get hit by a flash bomb soon here. So not quite yet, it seems. We need to survive another turn here. kind of want to keep this Badger Bear in the back. Just to defend a little bit. I could play Neverglade Collector now. What could they have for Neverglade Collector? Well, a Thermogenic Beam does the job easily. But if they do, they do. I'm gonna play it. Like, they need an immediate answer for it. Maybe they don't have it. 2-4, like it's not super easy to kill.
We made it. Yay.
Oh, come
but our
on.
stuff did it.
Okay, never mind. Just please don't play another one. Okay.
Let's investigate.
What a waste.
We gotta go with this.
Don't get in my way.
2 cards left. Like, we gotta... We just gotta hope they don't have any more answers. Seems like they do. Okay, so we attack with this. Considering we got our Grand Plaza destroyed, like back to back, like this game ended up being pretty damn close. Okay. We just keep one ephemeral in the back, like we have a full-on attack. I just don't understand how he stops us at this point. Like, unless he has something crazy like a time winder or something. Especially with his Lucian level up. I just don't see how he stops it. That aloof traveler's draw into a second harrowing was hilarious because I for a second I thought, I'm like, oh my god, like this fucking thing just oh! Let's go, baby!
Stay dead.
No. Alright. Bard time. Love me some Bard. Love the attack token. How important is... I mean, this is not... Like, sometimes you want a mulligan, hard mulligan for Plaza, right? But when you have a hand like this, you gotta evaluate. Because we can very well go for a level up with Lucian here. I'm gonna drop the Glimpse Beyond. I'm gonna keep the Shark Chariot. I'm gonna keep the Oblivious Islander.
My training is
Unconventional.
Fresh catch? Well, it was fresh.
We can play Oblivious Islander. We take the hit because Zed could be a thing later. Plus, we want this to die when Lucian is actually on the board. There's the Grand Plaza. Beautiful.
Don't get in my way.
Don't get in my way.
Burn away the shadows.
We strike with Lucian now. We want to preserve this this chump blocker. they play Zed, we may be in a situation where we can cataclysm them. Though I don't think that's...
Without a sound.
Never mind. I'm gonna go for it. This is free. This is free. This is just great. Getting rid of a massive threat here. Preventing the Bard level up as well. The Portu. Well, now we do chump block. Now we set up the Plaza. They don't expect the 1-mana Shark Chariot.
The artist, the stage, the actor, the grave.
I like that trade there. Yeah, we slow down on Lucian, but it's not the end of the world.
There's a chill in the air.
Shit there. Okay, so they're gonna buff a bit here and there. I could play this defensively, but honestly, I'd rather just take the hit.
I'll show you how it's done.
And retaliate next round, because I do have HECARIM plus the Onslaught of Shadows. Okay, that does us some big buffs. It's not reveal HECARIM yet. Got all the answers, man.
Purity and peace.
Unfortunately, they had both. Alright, let's try again. Given that we don't die here. Maybe they develop something. We can go for the Onslaught of Shadows. Nope. Alright, we're gonna have to I think keeping the Lucian is low-key the better option, because next round we can just go for a harrowing or something. You know, they could counter us here. Leveling up Lucian is important because we win this game through rallies here. That's the only way we win. Now, if we go for a harrowing here, no, it's nowhere near as strong. So, I mean, we do have Onslaught of Shadows anyways.
My friend and I are soul collectors.
A ghost? A random ghost? I mean, we were pretty much... No, we weren't... No, we weren't dead anyways. Well, I mean... Okay, no, there's an option. There's an option. There is an option.
Go ahead. Scare me.
We can kill you. And do this. Or they have literally every answer in the book. We just lose. What are you gonna do? What you gonna do? Perfect ending. Is this actually... Oh, is this Chief Novatak? I think this is Chief Novatak. Oh, he's coming. We're gonna go ahead and do a full mulligan here, though, because we need that Plaza. Chariot is nice. It's always nice to see Chariot, but
Now where did I leave that
would like to prevent their Sejuani level up, because Sejuani can actually be pretty brutal against us if leveled up, so let's see what they do here, because we may, like, maybe something like an onslaught of shadows.
idea?
Oh, never mind. We gotta go Soul Shepherd, and we gotta start applying some pressure here. Oh! Well. Gonna take us a couple of turns, but... Chief Navotak. Nakotak. I mean, they've already dealt damage this round, so it's not like it makes much of a difference here. Transform into Gnar, which is a bit annoying. I can prevent quite a bit of damage here. But it doesn't make sense for us to keep both of these. What if I have a Mark of the Isles, bro?
No farther.
Okay. Haha, nice. Doesn't do enough to clear. I'm gonna go double Plaza.
Little rooms are just as good as big ones.
Wow, they top decked another Pokestone. Damn. Oh, that really sucks. We got HECARIM plus Cataclysm, and that's what we got to bank on here. How does this deck exactly? I mean, with the Three Sisters, for example, something like that.
Discoveries await below.
Good enough for an attack. Just worried about them having something here, but maybe going for the onslaught of shadows is the play. That's fine. That's actually fine. That's fine because we have the Cataclysm. We have the Cataclysm. We can go Senna into that's good. I was worried about them tubing me, but it was definitely more likely for them to wallet me. Now that they think they don't have to worry about this HECARIM.
Sentinels of light don't fear the
So we're gonna play Senna, who gets quick attack here, and we're gonna keep this 3 mana for the Cataclysm, which is definitely gonna shock him here. This is perfect. Really happy I went with this line of play. Really happy. I just really wanted to open attack just to play it safe, but it's like no, like afterwards shit is so awkward, and I just kind of die. Yeah, I don't want to die. Plus, like it's easy to finish off HECARIM after tracing something big, so like this was the way to go.
the talking.
Let's drag Knack Attack. Let's drag you. And I just realized that I just killed these anyways.
Easy does it.
That was stupid of me. It's fine. Should have dragged the other thing, I think. Let's go with this. Did I sequence my attack wrong? I'm just trying to think here. Because they get to Pokey Stick here, but it still should be lethal. Like, unless I'm missing something that could happen here. Because Pokey Stick onto this. Yep! Exactly, lethal, baby! Let's go! Let's go! Oh, HECARIM!